with particular emphasis on the prevention of AIDS in South Africa, and works well in a totally different cultural context. And this game is called Safer Sex. These two examples represent a myriad of Salford's successful higher academic enterprises. They each have enterprising academics in the lead, creative teams who share knowledge with their local business and community partners, and are able to get academics co-creating with diverse teams of others. Such an integrative approach between universities and their external partners reflects the lifelong learning theme of the overall Paschal event at PES, which was aptly summed up by the Deputy Minister of Education of Hungary, Dr. Katalin Bolyai. She said, "These will be interesting times ahead in lifelong learning as it reached out into Europe's new learning regions. As yet, such lifelong learning was in the precocious teenage years of its development, where it was beginning to grow into maturity." Indeed, she went on to say that the PES conference heralded a new culture of academic working more closely with business and the community, where people would all co-create together. Dr. Bolyai's perspective mirrors my own, and especially the vision I had when initiating the third major strand of Salford University's academic activities just a decade ago. As I tried to develop this new area of joint working with business and the community by my own university, I became aware of the wise words by a visiting professor, Richard Duggan. He told me our approach must involve our academics working beyond their traditional ways, encouraging them not only to look where everyone else was looking and see what no one else could see, but more particularly to do what no one else was doing. Ideally, this co-creation should also be in rewarding ways, of mutual benefit both to the university academics themselves and to their strategic partners. I saw from Richard's thought the need for my university to produce an integration of the relevant higher academic values, skills and knowledge of our own staff with the dynamic enterprise and entrepreneurship nous of our partners in business and the community. With this objective in mind, Academic Enterprise was born in Salford in 1998. It preceded the British government's new thinking on enterprise, which now sees such an academic area as the third and major strand of all university activity. In Salford, enterprise and entrepreneurship would thus become a respected activity in its own right, of equal importance to both teaching and learning on the one hand and research on the other. A truly noble art in its own right. In order to bring about the necessary change in traditional university working, we needed to develop careful processes of change in order to embed academic enterprise across the whole of university life. It was first necessary to develop an internal vision that could be shared by everybody in the institution. The same vision I am now sharing with you today. The original Academic Enterprise Core team felt that the basis of achieving real change in academe was to create a strong linkage between the words academic and enterprise. So that rather than calling this area Reach Out or Third Steam, Academic Enterprise became our new phrase to suggest the inseparable dipole for this new stream of university work. The team also wanted colleagues to undertake bold new academic pursuits, reflecting their clear academic values, knowledge and capabilities. And therefore, the Greek ligature, AE, now on the screen, was originally chosen as a short and simple means of representing this strong bond and this new way of working. Academic Enterprise was, and still is, the University of Salford's unique attempt to form meaningful, wealth-creating and socially inclusive partnerships with industry, business, the civil and voluntary services and the community. The hallmark of our approach is shown in the 4 emboldened words that surround the AE ligature: imagination, reason, daring and improvement, for they bind together high-level academic reflection with successful external entrepreneurial skill. In Salford's academic enterprise, we simply seek to open up the formidable skills and imagination of our own academics, developed through rigorous evaluation and on the basis of highest academic values, to form reasoned specifications for actions in the real world. We also recognise that our academic entrepreneurs also need to learn from the daring of our external partners, thus enabling us to create enterprise together in close partnership with them. I believe the key to successful higher academic enterprise relates to 4 factors. We need to tap into the highly skilled imaginations of university staff, which provide the seeds for novel, creative and innovative development. We need to impose rigorous reason to ensure that all ideas are fully and systematically monitored and evaluated to reduce enterprise risk and thus maximise opportunity. We need to apply enterprise daring, being prepared to take calculated risks, to have a go, often in complex uncertainty and novel directions. And finally, we need to work for real improvement of the highest order in the real world, ideally to create socially inclusive wealth creation. So our academic enterprise logo is, in a way, the best simple conclusion to this part of my presentation. The deep partnerships we form with local entrepreneurs build on their own drive and commercialism. This in turn complements our own academic capabilities and strengths, and I repeat, in the knowledge economy, I believe success will only arise from the right collaboration of those who truly have recognised the rich systemic and global nature of all future enterprises. In the remainder of this presentation, I try to give some detail on how such higher academic enterprise is best achieved and what it can lead to.